G'day and thanks for checking into the Breathless blog once again. Coming to you from beautiful, sunny, wintry Townsville here in North Queensland. Just on my way through, shooting a couple of things for the Reflections project for Nudgee College at the moment. Been a great little afternoon, and what better excuse just to have a little trot along the strand here. Now, this is probably a strange, well, not supposed to strange, but probably a little bit of a left field topic for this afternoon, but something that's popped its head up in a couple of different ways in the last 48 hours or so. And that has been one of the things that, like, genuinely, just fills my heart with what I do as a photographer. And that is when, after a period of time, it could be, a few months to a few years, where some former clients, people that I've shot for before, get back in touch with me and let me know that, sadly, someone in their life, someone special and close to them, has passed away, and that the photographs that I've been able to take of that person are really special to that family and those people now. They, I suppose, with that sadness in their life and the emotion that comes with losing someone that you love, the depth of the sentimentality and the importance of those photos really does gain just an extra level of emotion and sentimentality around that. And that happened to me a couple of days ago. One of the elderly gentlemen that I caught up with for the Reflections project, Colin Ward, a beautiful man, 99 this year, peacefully passed away just a couple of days ago. And his family got in touch with me and just asked if I could actually send them through a couple of photos that I'd taken of Colin in the last few years, just in my dealings with Nudgee, but also, when I had the privilege to sit down with him and have a chat about his life, but also take a couple of photographs of him. And while I don't profess to have known Colin all that well, but in that instance where it's such a privilege to sit down with someone, with anyone really, and have a chat about their life, but also for someone who's lived 99 years of life, and the experience and the shared life experience that he's been able to share, but just to leave as something really special for his family, and for me just to be a part of that. There's a lot of emotion that sort of comes back to me, and obviously, there's some sadness that comes with, the passing of that person, but it's just an extra layer to remind me all the time of just what such a good, amazing, special role I have just with me going about, I suppose you call it a job, but being able to live a passion every day. So that's probably the first thing that sort of popped up with that notion of death and photography and how they hold hands, and when they do pass each other, that it is extra special. But today, I caught up with Bishop Tim Harris here in Townsville. That's the reason I'm passing through. A very charismatic man. We had a wonderful conversation over about an hour and a half, and I took a couple of photographs of him in Sacred Heart Cathedral here in Townsville. And as cathedrals and churches are, they're beautiful, impressive buildings, and while I wouldn't ever profess to be a religious or overly spiritual person, I actually really enjoy the space of churches for whatever reason. I don't know why, but it's just something that I like to do. So the bishop's taking me through the church or through the cathedral, and we're talking about different things in terms of the history and past bishops to go through the diocese here in Townsville and all sorts of different things. Anyway, we moved to the rear of the cathedral. I'm walking, I'm getting close, and I look down on the ground, and there's just what appears to be a couple of very, very large monuments and stones in the floor. And I'm thinking, that's a really big, impressive monument to someone special. And as I get closer, it actually dawns on me that this has got a little bit of a Westminster Abbey feel about it, where there's actually people buried within the chapel. And Bishop Tim starts to explain to me about, okay, this is who this gentleman is, this is who this bishop is, and as I look down the line, closer to the wall, there is a blank stone with no writing on it. And as he walks up to this stone and he stands on top of it and he says, and I bet you can't guess who this one belongs to. And I look at the floor, and then I look at him, and I knew what was coming, and I think I said something like, no. He's like, yep. If you can't find me, this is where I'll be. And yeah, we're having this moment of me trying to scope out a place to photograph this man. And look, I certainly hope that Bishop Tim certainly isn't anywhere near close enough to be in under that slab of stone, but to stand with someone when they're having just spoken a lot about their life and the depth of what's important to them and everything like that, but then to actually stand at the exact place that that particular person is going to be buried after they pass away, it threw me. I was speechless. And I suppose, given the last 24 hours, in that just another example in a different way of, again, articulating and just spelling out to me that as a storyteller and meeting with people to chat about their life, but then also to realise that once they're gone, once I'm gone, hopefully in years and years to come, that what I'm able to leave will actually endure. It will stand the test of time, and it will play a large role in telling the story of these people that I'm really blessed to sit down with. So that's probably just what I wanted to share today, in that just a couple of little things in the last 24 hours, 48 hours that have again just reminded me of how important my privileged position as a photographer is, and again, just why I really, really love what I do. So thanks. This has been Townsville, The Strand, quite a few people moving past. And thanks again. Love you to subscribe, drop us a comment, always up for a chat. This has been the Breathless blog. Until next time, catch you later. Thanks.